G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back with some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. And of course we're back with Newcastle United once again today, guys. The Black and White Army, the Toon Army, the Mighty Magpies. And we got Premier League action away from home today, guys, against Bolton. Bolton, not that strong a side to be fair, and a side we should definitely be looking to beat. Just been promoted, I believe, or are they still in the Premiership? I believe they've just been promoted. I can't really remember, I'm going to be honest. So a side we should definitely be looking to beat. We look at the table here. You can see we're down in 7th. A win today would be great for us in the battle against Everton and QPR. Definitely catching up with the teams above us is a good point for us to be in this point in the season. You look at the side there, and Gog up front. Not the strongest of side. Chris Eagles and Marvin Sordal on the bench, both good players. Not that strong a side to be fair for this Bolton side, so definitely a team we should be looking to beat. We look at our starting 11 now, guys, and you can see it's a strong side. Couple of rotated players in there. Loic Remy's in there today. Same with Knockout. Switched the formation up to a 3-4-3. Which means we've only got 3 defenders in there today. Pogba's playing defensive midfield, and we got 2 wingers in as well. So just a bit of a formation change. I thought I'd see how it goes with playing 3 at the back, because that is something I've been considering, selling DeBuchy and playing 3 at the back, and just giving us more chance to play some of the guys we've got on our bench a bit more, like Remy, giving him the starting centre of attack today at striker, and we've moved Niang out onto the wing. Niang can play as a winger, and that is one option we've got, and it's definitely one that we're going to look to use if we get someone like Benzema. And it automatically works with Niang cutting in off the left-hand side and unleashes a gorgeous strike in the 6th minute here. Shows exactly why this formation's good, to be fair. It's probably going to be the only time I try this for the next few episodes. But you can see this gorgeous work by Niang and an absolutely gorgeous strike. The goalie had no chance. Remember, guys, if you think his goal of the season calibre, stick it in the comment section below, and I'll keep hold of it for the voting video at the end of the season. Now, some big news in the transfer window at the moment. Man City look like they've just pulled off their second signing of the transfer window as Bolton equalise. Ngog scores. He's a crap player in real life, but he manages to get the goal here. Slides through the corner flag as well. But as I was saying, Man City have pulled off their second signing of the transfer window, bringing over Fernandinho from Shakhtar, I believe. Let me just have a look-see. I believe it's Shakhtar. And, stuff, I can't be asked to look. If it's not Shakhtar, let me know where he's from. I know who he is. He's a really good player, Brazilian midfielder. Another strong midfielder for Man City to play. I've also been linked with people like Isco from Malaga. Isco's an outstanding player, and if they manage to get Isco at the same time of having David Silva, bringing in Jesus Navas and Fernandinho, they've still got Yaya Toure, who I think is overrated. They've still got Nazari, who is also very overrated. And we get another goal here, Paul Pogba this time. But then they've just got an outstanding midfield there, guys, and they're going to be really strong when it comes to next season if they manage to pull off everyone. There's also some other things that have happened in the transfer window, guys. Of course, there has been players linked with everyone. One of the players that's been linked with people today is actually Valbuena. Valbuena is one of my favourite players. I think he's an absolutely brilliant player. And he's actually been linked with both Newcastle and Arsenal. Now, if Newcastle can pull off a Valbuena deal, I'll be ecstatic. He's an incredible player, and I would love to have him at the club. Imagine a midfield of him, Sissoko, Cabaye and Ben Arfa. That'd just be absolutely incredible. The way I'd see it working would be Cabaye and Sissoko would be in the middle of the midfield. Ben Arfa would probably move out to the left, and then Valbuena would play right midfield. Not his most natural position. He's actually a better centre attacking midfielder, but that's how it would fit in my opinion. I really, really hope Newcastle go for Valbuena. I'd be ecstatic if we can sign Valbuena and Aubameyang. I'll be happy as Larry for this transfer window. I'd love to get rid of Tiote as well. And then the other thing I'm looking for as a Newcastle fan, Bolton score again here, guys, and tie it up once again. We just can't hold on to the lead. But as I was saying, other thing I'd be looking for as a Newcastle fan was as if we sell Cisse, which has been speculated the last few days, His agent has said he wants to move away. I'd be looking to spend that money and be given more money from Mike Ashley to go out and buy Rooney. I know it's a big ask, and whether he'd actually want to come to Newcastle is completely different question. But someone of Rooney's calibre, someone like that, we really need to sign. We have a really strong squad, don't get me wrong. We'll be linked with, if we go out and sign a top-notch centre-back as well to replace Colaccini. Then we go out and sign Valbuena and Aubameyang, hopefully. Keep hold of our main players. If we get rid of Cisse, then go out and get Rooney, we're going to be an absolutely top draw side. Definitely challenging up the top of the table. No way are we going to win the league or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But definitely be challenging for Europe once again. And that's exactly what we need to be doing. And making signings like that are exactly what we need to do. Now, I'm still going to be happy if we just go out and get Valbuena and Aubameyang in a centre-back. That'll be an incredible transfer window for me. Let me know your thoughts on it all, guys. And, of course, there is another one. And that is Lovren. He's a Dejan Lovren. He's a Lyon defender. And he has actually been a 22-year-old, very good defender. And he has been linked with a move to Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool are in a state of need for centre-backs, we should say. Skirtle only played 4 games in the Premier League starting this year. Aga didn't look anything special. And Carragher's retired now. Of course, they've already got Kolo Touré on a free transfer. They just need another centre-back or two that are top quality centre-backs. And I really think they need to go after someone like Lovren. Of course, they've been linked with a centre-attacking midfielder. I still can't pronounce his bloody name. He's from Shakhtar as well. Great player. I mean, he scored 25 goals in 32 appearances for Shakhtar this year. As a centre-attacking midfielder, that's absolutely incredible. And it's definitely sort of players worth taking a risk for a team like Liverpool. Imagine him in the centre of the park with Gerrard and Coutinho. It'd be fantastic with Sturridge up front. Liverpool have also been linked with Benteke if they get rid of Suarez. They've been linked with Benteke, Ericsson, and a centre-back who I can't remember who it is. But definitely the sort of deal they actually need to go for. Another thing that's been linked with Liverpool is Rafa Benitez, obviously the manager of Napoli now, has been linked with wanting to buy Lucas Leiva. And you see Bolton get the goal here on the stroke of half-time. And go in 3-2 up, I believe, at half-time now. But as I was saying, Rafa's rumoured to want Lucas Leiva, Aga and Skirtle all from Liverpool this year to Napoli. I think that would be really good for Liverpool, to be fair. The money they'd get for all three would be brilliant. And it would give them a chance to go out and buy more players that Rodgers actually wants. I don't like Lucas. I think he's a waste of space, and I really don't think he's a good player. Aga, I think, is overrated. He's underperformed this year as well. And Skirtle's just gone completely downhill. So I don't see it as a bad move for Liverpool if that actually happens. Now, other big news. Diego, of course, the Wolfsburg centre midfielder, has been heavily linked with Atletico Madrid. Very big player. And, of course, Atletico Madrid have a lot of money to spend right now after they've sold Falcao. So he's the sort of player they'd love to go after. And there's just stuff like that that's going on, guys. And Tiote has come out and said he's happy at Newcastle. I don't really want him at the club. I don't think he's that good a player. Last night, guys, was actually... There was a few international matches. There was the under-21s as well. And it was England under-21s versus Italy under-21s in the group stages. Poor game from the English boys. Wilfried Zaha was on the bench, so we didn't have quite our strongest side out, but we still should have put up a better performance. We looked awful. Italy looked strong. We ended up losing 1-0 from a fantastic free kick from Insigne. He's a great player, and he just showed exactly why he's ranked one of the world's top prospects with that free kick. It was gorgeous, and Italy ended up winning 1-0, and the way they celebrated after the game showed exactly what it meant to them. Shows how big a scout the England under-21s are. It's the first time in 9 games that England have conceded a goal. Incredible record, but unfortunately it just comes at a bad stage for us that we do concede the goal. But hey, hopefully they can bounce back in their next game and perform far better. Of course, tonight is the French under-21s playing, so I'll definitely be looking at that. Of course, we all know I like my French football and I like my French players, as this series has proven. Speaking of France, last night it was France-Uruguay. Uruguay ended up winning 1-0 with a Suarez goal. He came off the bench and scored the winner. Cabaye made a brief appearance for France as well. Very strong side. Capoue and Matuidi were in the centre midfield for him. And Valbuena and... I can't remember who was left mid, I'm going to be honest. But we're in the midfield. Strong side for France, but unfortunately they couldn't pick up the win against a very strong Uruguay team. And you see we get the penalty here, guys. Just a slight tug on Ben Arfa, and Ben Arfa was through, knocked the ball clear, and as he was running onto it, he gets a tug which stops him getting anywhere near it. Captain Fantastic, Yohan Cabaye, has the penalty here, looking to draw it up 3-0, and just cool as you like, makes it 3-0, goes straight and get the ball in the 63rd minute here, trying to push forward to make sure we get the win. And hopefully we can get the win here, guys. We're definitely looking to pick up a win against a Bolton side that I said wasn't as strong as anything that you would expect this far into a series. Now, sorry about that, guys. Absolutely fantastic strike there from Loic Remy. 66th minute, we've just scored the equaliser, and all of a sudden Loic Remy, proving exactly why we've been picking him of late and why we changed the formation up today. Look at this run by Loic Remy. He just cuts back and then unleashes an absolutely fantastic strike. The goalkeeper had no chance of stopping that. Once again, guys, if you think that's goal of the season calibre, leave it in the comment section below and I'll take notice of it. Now, guys, it is starting to get towards January. We're heading towards the end of October now, so that means we've got around 2 months and a bit left until the January transfer window begins. So there's a lot of time left still, but it is time to start thinking about who we want to buy. And that's where I want you guys to help me out. I want you guys to leave in the comment section below what players you think I should be looking at. As long as they're French, it doesn't matter what position they play, how old they are, anything like that. Get it flowing in and let me know who they are. I already tell you now, I'm looking at Benzema. He's moved to Chelsea in the last transfer window, but we may try and pick him up if we get enough money from the board and everything in January. Just be an incredible signing for us, and arguably the best French player at the moment, and definitely we'll be looking at him. We're also looking at Kurt Zouma, a young centre-back from Saint Etienne, 18 years old I believe. Very good player, good backup defender he'll be for us. Because I'm still looking for a backup centre-back, it's between Kurt Zouma and Mangala. Mangala's a fantastic player. He's only 21 years old. He's an incredible centre-back, and he's absolutely pacey as anything. He's from Porto, heavily linked with Chelsea at the moment in real life. So he's another player we're looking at signing in the transfer window. We're also looking at someone like Dimitri Payet. Great winger. I just want to bring another winger into the side. I'm looking to send Knockout or someone out on loan. Probably going to look to sell Marvauex this transfer window as well. He hasn't really got as much playing time as I would have liked in this season. So we probably will look to send him on his way just to get some money out of the deal. And probably go out and sign someone like Dimitri Payet. One of my most favourite options that I'm looking at is obviously Clement Guerinira. I think I've said that right. Centre attacking midfielder from Lyon. 19 years old I believe, and he's already, or 20 years old, one of them. He's already 79 overall. He's an incredible player, and it's just going to be a really strong centre attacking midfield that can rotate with Cabaye and Sissoko and Ben Arfa. So it's just a really strong player that we'd definitely be looking at. Still looking at Giroud as well, guys. He's one of my favourite players, we all know that. We've just never really been able to pull off a deal for him. Of course, Yassine Benzia we're also going to be looking for. We'll try and pick him up cheap and then send him on loan for the by the end of the transfer window. Still looking to get rid of Aliadiare and Thierry Henry as well. So just a few key moves in mind for me, but I want your guys' opinion on who else I should go and look for. Can be anyone as long as they're French, guys. It doesn't matter to me who they are. Just give me a reason in the comment section below why I should be looking at them as well. And we'll just finish the game here, guys, and we get very lucky there. We're up 4-3, and in the last minute of extra time, Bolton hit the bar with an open net. We get so lucky there, guys. We really should be 4-4 right now. Solid defending there, though, guys, and we do get the ball away, and that is the end of the game. We managed to pick up the win here in this thriller of a game. 4-3 it ended. Absolutely fantastic game, I must say. We went up twice, then Bolton got back into it both times, then went up themselves. We got back into it and ended up winning. Beautiful game. You see QPR picked up the loss there as well, so we do move above them in the table. And we have a Europa League game next episode, guys, against FC Lorient. That will actually be a double episode. In tomorrow's episode will be the FC Lorient game and the QPR game. So keep an eye out for that one, guys. And I hope you've all enjoyed the episode, guys. Remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe for me. Share the video for me as well, guys. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.